let's talk. So, hi, welcome back. I feel like there's a bit to discuss. Let's go ahead and discuss it. So, last time in The Witcher 3, we continued on with the Baron quest, where we are obviously finding out where Tamara and Anna are. Tamara being the Baron's daughter and Anna being his wife. I accidentally messed something up at the end there, which I take like full accountability for that. I know that I messed up. I obviously didn't mean to kill the Botchling. Like, I didn't want that to happen. If I was gonna do that, I would have chosen the option from the beginning. I stupidly ran ahead. Like, there is really no other explanation for it. I think in the end of that part, I was getting pretty antsy. I'm on medication now, where I was on it last year. Basically, I have seronegative arthritis, right? I'm just trying to give you a bit of insight into what happened in that particular part. No pity, no like, feel sorry for me, please. Like, I'm genuinely just giving you insight into what happened. I'm on medication. I have seronegative arthritis. I was on this medication last year. I had COVID at the same time though, so my body was kind of giving out on me. I had to be hospitalized. It's a whole thing. There's like a health update that I did last year. I'm gonna turn down the music. Why do I always have it dynamic? I always have it TV speakers. I should put it on headphones. Anyway, there is a health update which kind of gives you a bit of insight into what happened. It is a year out of date. It was what I went through last year. This year, I think I'm managing the medication better, but it's not really working. So I don't really know what's happening there. But basically, I'm on steroids again. I'm on prednisolone, I'm on omeprazole, I'm on hydroxychloroquine, and I'm on sulfasalazine, which I believe they are DMARDs and NSAIDs. I'm also taking sertraline to help with my OCD and obsessiveness. Now, all of these things together, especially the steroids, they have a really particular impact on my mood. I can become very antsy, very angry, very irritable very easily. And sometimes that, like, you know, spills into games. And in that particular instance, I was getting very antsy, I was getting very fidgety, and I just kind of wanted to like move on. Obviously, this whole game is meant to be like taking your time, immerse. I would say that was the whole thing. Also, the controls. Now, apparently, there is something called ultimate controls. I'm gonna turn on automatically apply blade oils. I know that can be seen as cheating. Let me know if you want me to turn it off. I'm just gonna turn it on for now. Oh, I have an alternate. I don't know what to do then there. Maybe I'll put it to standard then. I'll try standard. Basically, Geralt moves really fast for me, and I don't like it. Like, if you see in any of my kind of other parts that I've played, if I'm walking with someone, I will either stop. Well, I've learned to either stop or to slow down and just like kind of wait until the dialogue's finished, then move forward. In that particular instance, it really was just the case where I think I was in an antsy mood from the medication. Like, I didn't mean to do it. You know, it wasn't something that I was like, yeah, I wanna fail this. No, I literally said I didn't want to fail it. So that's one of the things. So today we're gonna be redoing that. If I had chosen that option willingly, I wouldn't redo it, but because it was purely a mistake on my part, I want to redo it. I did not want that to happen, so we're gonna redo it. I'm also kind of glad though, because the scene that I got was something that not a lot of people have seen. So it kind of interesting to see, I guess. You got to experience that. Besides, apparently it's like a special area, like, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. The Baron. The Baron's another thing. So, I would like to remind you guys, I am playing this the first time. Blind playthrough. I don't know anything about this game. I played The Witcher 2. I played that blind. I didn't play The Witcher 1, but I did watch a recap to make sure I was prepared for both The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3. There's a whole Witcher 2 playthrough on my channel, which I did before The Witcher 3. But yes, this is blind. I do not know anything about this game. We are to know of the Baron as being someone who abused his wife and caused her to have a miscarriage. If there is more to the story, I will react accordingly, and I will eat my words on what I've said about him, and it will change. However, for now, I know, yes, he did take in Ciri, and yes, he did take in, what's her name, Greta? And he did provide her with a home and a place to stay after her parents basically left her to be killed. I get that. And it is a good deed that he did that. He did care for them. Obviously, we don't know where Ciri is now. We're waiting for him to tell us that. But we also find out that he is a violent drunk. Now, I have this very odd thing with alcohol. I don't necessarily have a good relationship with it. I do not like alcohol, and it can change your mood so easily, sorry. Like, it can make you angry. And I feel like from what we obviously know, the Baron's been through a lot. He's fought a lot too. And so perhaps he does use alcohol as a form of escape. But none of any of the good deeds he's done make up for the sense that he caused his wife to have a miscarriage because he beat her. Now, that is what I know. That is what he told us. If there is more, I will change my opinion. I will eat my words and I will say that I'm wrong, and, you know, whatever happens, happens. But I haven't played it yet. I don't know. I'm reacting to everything that I know and I'm being told. If it was the opposite situation where it was the woman being a violent drunk and abusing her husband, I'd react the exact same way. Abuse doesn't go one way. Abuse isn't just man hitting a woman, it's woman hitting a man too. I would react the exact same way. Abuse, cheating, anything like that, it's not just one way. It's not just one person or one gender can do it. If anyone were to do that, if anyone were to like abuse their husband, abuse their wife, cheat on their husband, cheat on their wife, I'd react the exact same way, because funnily enough, I don't believe in it. I don't think it's a good thing, and I don't think it's something that could be praised or should be praised. Again, he did good. He obviously loved his daughter. He said that she was the only one to bring him back. She took in Greta. He cared for Ciri, but that also doesn't make up for the fact that he abused his wife. Again, I don't know any more than that. I don't know any more than that. That's all I know. That's what I've been told by the pellar. The Baron told us himself from the clues and everything. That is purely what I know. If there is more to it, and if more is unraveled and it turns out that there's more to the story or that wasn't what happened, again, I will react accordingly. I will change my opinion. But if I am told that he abused his wife, I am going to react that way. If the roles were reversed and Anna was trying to find her husband and her son, or like her husband and daughter, and she said, I abused my husband and I broke his leg or something like that, obviously because he can't get pregnant, so it's a bit like difficult, I would react the exact same way. I'd be like, okay, why would you do that? You know? Like, you know what I mean? Also, yes, I have noticed Geralt's beard growing. I haven't mentioned it because I've been meaning to ask where I can go and get like his beard cut and trimmed, because I really want to do that. I just keep forgetting to ask, and it like just keeps forgetting to pop in my mind. But yes, I have noticed. I do think some of those comments were a bit harsh, particularly questioning my intelligence. A bit mean, a bit harsh, you know, it was a simple mistake. To say I've been playing terribly, also a bit harsh. I have been trying, and you know, I mean, saying I'm playing terribly when I'm reading the lore, I'm taking your advice and feedback, I'm learning each mechanic, getting used to it. I mean, I wouldn't say terrible. It was one pure mistake that I made. I take full responsibility for it, and I'm more than willing to fix it. I want to fix it. Like, I did not want that ending. Anyway, that was our little chat. Apparently also DLSS isn't that, ray tracing isn't that good. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to like turn it off and just put it on ultra. I'm gonna change this to low actually. I don't want that many people in the background. And I do have it set to 40 and 40. I'm gonna move this down to 90 just to cap it a bit more and have these things on. Okay, I'm gonna put, oh, I didn't have that on. I also like the fisheye effect that the Witcher sense provides. I feel like it puts it into my perspective that I'm in that mode. enemy upscaling's off. I'm gonna keep it off. Right, now we have to load. This wasn't the one that I wanted to load into. I was hoping if I clicked on it, it would show up with the preview, not load me into the game. I also really thought I could, I have to turn the music back up. I really thought I could, what was it on? I'll just put it on 80. I really thought I could skip that, but perhaps not. No, right. What one is it? Is it... I really don't know which one it is. I guess it'd be one of these, no? That's with the pellar. What's this one? This is worrying.
Got so fucked up once, blood came out my ears.
So it's not this one. I feel like I'm missing a load of saves. Like, I feel like there's a load of saves that I had that I'm missing. The one before the barn fight is one that I, like, remember specifically. I just don't know where it's gone. The only thing is, the one before this one is way far back. Like, where did it go? What happened to my game? I think I'm gonna have to go back and redo the entire thing. Okay.
Fancy a gander?
Well,
Show me what you got.
I'm gonna go ahead and I don't even have the. I'm gonna go ahead and replay it all. I'll see you guys when I'm back to the right place. Wait, is that? Hold on.
Fancy a gander? Show me.
I think something's messed up here. Okay, well,
See ya.
it's fine. I have all the stuff that, like, I
Blood
bought.
came out my ears.
So it's, like, all kind of messed up. These are all the same. So, I'm gonna go ahead, speed ahead, just because this is just, like, the same thing it was before. I'm gonna speed ahead and get back up to the Botchling part by choosing the exact same choices and everything. So I'm caught up. We are now going to go to the Botchling's
A bit
grave.
further. Follow me.
Right. So, with control, he walks.
Give
Control
the child a name.
No. Why
helps
would
slow
we?
him down.
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Also, much more cinematic, basically, too.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
I will say that's one thing. He obviously does feel the regret. Which I guess it's something. It doesn't make up for it, but at least there's, you know, some guilty conscience there.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
It's your baby.
Merciful gods.
Big baby. Well, it's not a baby, it's a botchling. You get what I mean.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, fuck.
Can't save, cool. I was gonna go off course and I was like, you know what, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Come now, we must bury it. We'll speak afterwards.
Let me put Axie on. Just in case. Went a bit quick. Wait, I'm trying to calm it though.
Botchling's scent attracted them.
Did I calm it?
Do something!
I'm not redoing this mission again. Okay, there we go.
Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a Lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they...
Can I not?
Not good.
Maybe I need to kill them all before I can like calm the
Squirming again? Like a daft eel?
How can I not calm it? There we go.
Worked. It stopped.
God, this thing has me on edge.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
I got no clue. I definitely like being able to walk more. I didn't know how to do that with it being an alternate, but
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya.
aw, that's such a pretty
And
name.
embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a Lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a Lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Okay, summon the Lubberkin with the Botchling is buried. Oh, there's a little cave here. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing we meditate? Oh, sit. Okay, midnight.
By blood's power, I summon you.
I really
With your
like his
name, I
armor.
beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Day is such a pretty name.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ah! Ew, I don't like that.
Got eyes like a cat.
Can anyone else see it?
Fancy an outing to find
Is it just me?
the Smiths, lads. Get the tooth one.
It looks like Peter Pan. You know when they like go flying? That's what it reminds me of. I should not call that baby or Lubberkin it. It's not very respectful.
Schmarrin. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that back.
Mummy! Fucking shit!
What?
Let me live.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a Witcher.
Oh, some dramas. Oh. I thought immediately. Hello, where's my weapons? They're meant to immediately equip in contact. Combat, contact, what? What is going on? Okay, hold on. Gameplay. Manual. Oh, manual. Wait. I switched to manual. Oopsie. I did not mean to do that. It was already on the right setting. There was also the whole thing where people didn't like me looting. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I like looting. I find it fun. It's like there's no repercussions from not doing it, or from doing it, sorry. It's back to Sony. I only benefit if I do it, unless it's like 5 people, obviously.
Winds howling. Ugh, sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Okay, wait, maybe I don't like that fish lens effect. Kinda gives me a headache.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
I might turn that off. I don't think I like that. Sorry. Also, right, let me try alternate. What's the difference? I don't know.
Wants to show me something more.
Wait, that's a horse.
Giving me no choice.
That's a horse. I really do hope they're okay.
Show me what you got.
How's it be, Yucky? Where are you going?
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Oh. I forget with these guys, they explode.
Come on.
Another one.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Right. That was a load there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
A bear, maybe? Or werewolf?
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Yeah, good thing. Some more hiding. Hello, Willy. Oh, okay. That was so difficult. Oh my god.
Not your lucky day.
Sorry, little one. Ooh. Where's that plant? Where is it?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Ooh!
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb
Wait, there was only
anymore.
one?
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Though anywhere's better than to crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally, they came forth, and we set off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds,
the harpies?
Swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well...
Is she
like
some kind of
burned
like
on
werewolf
with
or
hot
something?
iron on the palms inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden.
Is this
And
where we
from
found the
woods,
horse?
A roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods.
Oh.
Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Little riddle.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
While back, I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she's a Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Hold on a minute. Yes! When Geralt heard from the fisherman about burning marks on Anna's hands, he quickly added 1 and 1 to draw a conclusion. Though recent events had changed her nearly beyond all recognition, the granny he had met in the swamps must have been the Bloody Baron's wife. Geralt's first attempts to talk to her came to nothing. He was only able to break through her mistrust with the help of a godling named Johnny. A few words from the latter convinced Gran to... Oh wait, so it must have added that in there. Oh my gods! Anna Strenger! Geralt did not meet Anna Strenger, the Bloody Baron's wife, when he visited Crow's Perch. Sometime before his arrival, this woman had disappeared in unexplained circumstances along with her daughter Tamara. Geralt did, however, receive a detailed description of the missing woman. Anna was coming 40-something woman with green eyes and hair as dark as raven wings, which she kept tight in a bun behind her head. Geralt discovered that Anna's had not been working out as well as she might have hoped. She'd recently been pregnant but lost her child for unknown reasons shortly before her disappearance. When Geralt What was that? When Geralt pushed the Baron about the matter, the ugly truth finally came out. Despite desperate and miserable, Anna had fled, taking Tamara with her after her drunken husband beat her badly. The Baron was convinced Anna had miscarried because of his actions, but Geralt was not so certain about this. He couldn't stop thinking about the strange talisman meant to ward off evil power Anna had received from the pellar. During his search for Anna, Geralt discovered, to his great astonishment, that she and the grey-haired old woman in the swamp were one and the same person. The marks on her hands seemed to be symbols of some mysterious pact she had made with the crones. Geralt's suspicions were confirmed shortly thereafter. The curse afflicting the unfortunate woman was indeed the crones' doing. Anna had turned to the ghastly sisters because she did not wish to give birth to the Baron's child. The crones granted her wish in their own twisted way, with a curse which made the fetus inside her wither on the vine, taking Anna's life energy with it. In despair, she turned to the pellar, who made her talisman to hamper the evil magic's influence. Anna had lost this during her fight with the Baron and was thus rendered defenseless against the crones' magic. After that, the worst was free to happen. The markings on her palms began to burn, and a fiend dragged her to the heart of Crookback Bog, as she paid her debt as the crones' slave. Oh my god. It's tough. It's tough because obviously there's some sort of relief knowing that the Baron didn't, cause... he didn't directly cause the miscarriage. I guess she didn't want the baby. I think that says enough in itself, though. She didn't want the baby. She didn't want to be with him. He quite literally, abused her. It's bad. It must have been really bad for her if she didn't even want this baby and wanted to leave, that she went to the crones. She wanted to escape. She didn't want to be there anymore. I don't know how you can, I don't know how you can, back that up. I don't get it. And Tamara and Oxenfur. Let's go back and talk to the Baron. Oh.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
I'm gonna go ahead and create... Why can't I save? I'm gonna create a little save game. I'm gonna get Roach. And I'm gonna go talk to the Baron. I want to know his reaction to finding out the truth that it wasn't because of what he did to her. My shock though, when I when he said Crookback Bog, I was like,
hey there.
hey.
Halt! Stand and duel! I challenge you!
Oh, you're not gonna win.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honour Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by duelling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Why do you want to fight me?
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend. Stand and fight.
Come on, come closer.
You know, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Get out of my
Go
sight.
back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We
That lighting is-
shall meet again.
Off we go.
That's it, Roach.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad.
Sorry.
You surprised? They tried to dance with Witcher.
It's so pretty. Oh.
Ask a service
Okay.
of the Witcher, the pellar must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the pellar needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh.
I guess that's
With
me.
rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the pellar knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the pellar knows.
Maybe with Anna.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the pellar knew. The time's come to gather the folk.
Right now?
Across the lake we must journey.
No,
to
Fight
Fight
Isle.
Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Bye, Kyle. Riley?
How may I assist you?
I need you to take some things off my hands.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Thank you.
So long.
Remember me?
Yep.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
What'd you give me? Ooh, thank you. Yeah, I got money. Oh, I love me some money. Thank you. I'm not level 11. I am. Can I use the new armor that Ian gave me?
You white one. Look like you got sour.
You're a bit rude. I can. Wait, this is so cool. I can use like the new swords too. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I can't use... Let me transfer all those over. This transfer. It's sad because I did just get the new armor, but... This one's better anyway, so... We're good. We're good. Secondary weapon. Right, and... Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, I have the beast oil one and everything. Silver, steel. Poison, attack power. And... Sign intense... Oh, wait, I have to put that on there. Wait, hold on. Poison. I guess we'll do sign intensity, and then... When Axiate do Gwen. You look so cool. And instead of selling this armor, I'm just gonna transfer it for now. I don't want to sell it just yet. And I'll keep all these on me. Oh! Kind of reminds me of Kratos, actually, for some reason, in this armor.
What did I do to deserve your company?
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What was it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
It's so pretty. No, sorry. What was that?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire.
They're pretty.
Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
It's just like, he obviously never hit his daughter, he never hit Tamara, but the fact that, like, he would, you know, hit his wife.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
I'll go.
That much I can do.
To make sure she's
Grateful.
safe.
Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing
I don't know
that
why
sword.
I always thought she was a witcher. I
Know
don't know
any
where
of them
I got
potions?
that from. I think it's the hair.
Not so
She looks
much.
so much like
A
Geralt.
bit.
Because you see, at
But she doesn't
times
have
I
the
get
eyes.
this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh,
She's
that
so-
won't do it all.
Mature.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
Ooh.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Do I have to do the race? I hope not. I have to do the race.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Okay.
Go on! Kick it!
Oh, her horse's stamina is hella low.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Come on, lass!
Wait, it's just here. That's easy. Here I was worrying.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Oh. I thought I was gonna have to
She
fight that.
screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Oh, okay.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we'd lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Okay, apparently...
Ever
I don't know what I'm
Gwent?
gonna do if I don't
I
win
do.
this.
And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
If I don't play now...
We'll play another time.
Okay, yeah, we can. Okay.
I'm listening. What do you come to
I
me
do
with?
want to talk to him about Anna, though.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the condition she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side
I'm
of the story.
curious. I'm really, like... Prove me wrong, please.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
Okay. I just wanted to hear the
All
extra
right.
dialogue.
What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
I get what you guys mean now. It's difficult. I don't think he's at fault anymore. Obviously, knowing the full story. It seems you deserve each other. Can't say I care all that much about this. Like, I don't know what option. I'm kind of leaning towards the third one because I don't really like 1 and 2. So she cheated. Basically, I don't know if she ever loved him. She said she didn't, but I don't know if that's just something that she said. He obviously relied a lot on alcohol, which, being in that environment and being with someone who is like addicted to it is tough. Then obviously what he did and what Anna did, like, he's not as bad as he was first appeared to be shown, to be seen, but he still isn't obviously all good. So I'm gonna say you guys deserve each other.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that.
Well, I didn't know the full story before, did I?
Very well then.
If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with.
No, they're real. They're very
How on
real.
earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No, she's
No.
okay.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
What the hell are you doing in my swamp? I was gonna say
She
Shrek.
made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
I have a lot more to say about the whole thing. I'm just gonna wait for the...
Land right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from me.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Oh god. Yeah! Oh. Come on! You got this! Woo! Oh. Ooh. Oh my god. I'll take that.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Wait, how do I get over? Oh, I go around. Get up there then! Maybe let's step away from the edge.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
Yeah, it was nothing.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee.
Oh, I didn't really mean it like
Wraiths
that.
pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
Off to Novigrad.
Mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
You still have Greco though. I don't know how to say her name.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and
Was
all
she
of
looking
them
for
are in
Triss?
Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
Oh,
See,
wait,
no
I
reason
already
to
have
make things
one.
harder for you. You seek your child. This letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard
It's
the
so
crossing.
cool though how you
True.
can like have multiple
But with a bit
things.
of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's
doesn't
there
wanna
willingly.
come back.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Oh god.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
She cheated
Fine.
on you though.
Sounds
like,
good.
For his own sake.
Dare you! Sorry, we was never.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him, He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand,
I thought it was
looked him in the
Dea,
eyes and asked,
which wouldn't make sense.
"What's
But
your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
what?
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Oh.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
Kind of looks like Gollum.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
We still have to go find his daughter.
And prove a good father to her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for today's part. We are nearing the end of obviously our time with the Baron's quest. I will play Gwent beforehand to get the card. Apparently there is another way to get his card, like there are fail safes, but winning it is obviously the quickest way you can do it. Obviously, knowing now the full story, my mind's definitely changed. One thing I don't believe in is cheating. I hate cheaters. Hate it so much. I was playing LA Noire and there was a cheating storyline in it, and for me personally, it kind of just ruined it. My entire opinion on the character changed. I did not like them. After that, I do not like cheating. So she cheated. The first time he obviously hit her was self-defense. As explained, she grabbed a knife, she was like trying to attack him, and he had to hit her to get her to stop. It's tough. I mean, at some point it's maybe they do deserve each other, you know? Like, maybe they do. It definitely perceives it in a very weird way. Like, it definitely tricks you, which is really interesting. And I feel like I need to gather my thoughts a bit more to think on this. I can't really, I need to take in both sides and kind of think about it. I don't want to speak on it right now where's my audio gone? I don't want to speak on it now just because I don't feel like I'm well equipped enough to be able to put my stance on it. But what I will say is that obviously the Baron is not as bad as we are first shown to see him to be. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part of The Witcher 3. Okay, bye!